Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Today we are here at another beautiful reservoir. As you can see here, today we have hot dogs, we have corn, and we have night crawlers. And I've been here one other time, only had a few night crawlers. I've caught a bass and tons of bluegill. I'm not too sure if they have catfish or carp in here. So we have corn, like I said, for carp, maybe bullhead. We have night crawlers for bass or whatever, honestly, we'll eat. And then hot dog for catfish, obviously. So that's what we're doing today. We're mixing pretty much everything together. We have 3 different rods. The smaller one in the middle is for the worms. So if you guys are new, make sure you guys hit that like button, possibly that subscribe button, comment down below, and let's get into today's video. Alrighty guys, so the weather has dropped off tremendously. It was like 80 for a few days, now it dropped down to 60 degrees. Very first thing we're going to start throwing today is going to be this beautiful Ned rig here that we caught the largemouth on last video, which was 2 days ago. I did bring some catfish and carp gear. Like, I'm not too sure if they're in here, but we're definitely going to give them a shot here today. Just like we give every spot a shot with catfish and carp. I only fished here one other time and haven't had any luck with catfish and carp then either. But I did bring some corn for the carp, and I brought some hot dogs for the catfish, if there's any, because you know, channels or bullheads will honestly eat it. Then we got the Ned rig for largies, northern, honestly anything that will bite. Which I've gotten one pretty decent sized largemouth out of here. It's also still kind of early, about 10 o'clock ish. I've been coming out earlier within these last few videos because that seems to be working a lot. Also did bring some night crawlers as well, so we are pretty much loaded for everything. So today's pretty much just a fish for everything kind of day. All right, so since we're not getting any bites on the Ned rigger, we are going to go ahead and get ourselves our carp and catfish rod out. Like I said, I'm not sure if they have that in here or not at all. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna toss our carp and catfish rods out. So we'll see if we can get these in the ground here. Perfect. First one we're gonna rig up is the carp rod. Well, it's already rigged up. I just gotta get bait on there and toss it out there. See we can get ourselves on a carp. I really need to look into those boily things, because a lot of people are telling me to give them a shot, so I'm definitely going to look into those. I'm not, maybe order them from somewhere or something like that. All right, let's put this one dead center, but out, kind of far, not too far though. There, we'll definitely know if something gets a bite on that. That looks really nice right there. Then our catfish rod, I got to get that one set up because it broke off when I was walking. My lead and everything fell off, so I'm not too sure where that went. Probably fell in the water, so I wouldn't be too surprised if it did. And then after this, we'll probably get our gear for our night crawler out there as well. Gonna switch the little rod from the catfishing to, the bass and pike fishing to just normal worm gear. See if we can get, there's tons of bluegill around right now, so we pretty much surely may have the potential of catching tons of brim, which, hey, I'm not sad about at all. Anyway, you go. Simple, just some very simple gear. This one says 3/4 ounce, so we will use this one. Go ahead and cut our line about there. We tie our swivel on. It's very simple the way I do it. I don't know. Tons of people have different ways of doing it. You probably do this more for northern and musky fishing. You probably do this for catfishing as well. And then you would add like a leader of like, I'm not sure, like a way heavier line. You put that on there, which I don't have that, so I just use my other piece of line, which is 25 to 30 pounds. So, I mean, anything in here bigger than that is crazy work, I would say. But there's definitely the potential of having bigger fish in here. So, all right, there we go. I'm not too sure what hook to run. I do have bigger hooks. I have smaller hooks. I'll probably use this one for the bluegill fishing, since I already have that one out. So we'll use that for the bluegill. Let me go ahead and grab a catfisher hook. Nothing too big. Like I said, you really don't need anything too big in here, since this pond is definitely a lot smaller. You don't need big gear at all. We'll use something like that, if you guys can see that. Nothing too big at all. We'll go ahead and tie that on our extra piece of line here we have. There's also a million different knots you can do. I just do the old granny knot. They work pretty well. Tied about like 8 to 10 times. And I'll let it do what it does. Cut the excess string off, and there you go. Now this river does not move. It's pretty still. It's weird because I looked on the Google Maps to just find out like what it looks like and everything. And it turns out to be like a river and a lake put together, which is pretty dope. So there's tons of fish, you know, that are in here. There, that's perfect. Let's go ahead and tie this on there. Do that one 7 times. Just like that. And you want to go ahead and do that right there. And just like that, you guys, you got yourself a catfish rig. Like I said, there's millions of different ways you can do it. But I like to do it the simple way. Now, it's definitely not the best way, but it will definitely work. Now we have the potential of catching bullheads. We have the potential of catching channels. There's probably flats in here, but we don't have any live bait for that, which we could catch, but I don't, it's just like, I don't know if I should do that or not, because I don't know what's really in here. So we'll toss this hot dog out into the corner over here, like I said, by the trees. Right there. It's probably not too deep right there now that I'm thinking about it, because everywhere else is pretty shallow that looks like that. But this is only my second time really fishing here. So like I said, I really do not know what's in here. There we go. Let's tighten this one up a little bit. There we go. We got our catfish, and then we have our carp rod set out. So we're gonna let those sit out, see what we can get on those. In the meantime, we'll be tossing around a night crawler. Maybe I just might put it on this jig head, really. We could give that a shot right now. The jig head might be a little too large. Well, the hook anyway, but not the jig head itself. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and see if we can get ourselves a few gills. Which I'm pretty sure won't take too long. Okay, I can't even catch a bluegill. Oh, missed him. Let's grab another one. Just like that. Go ahead and give her a toss. Yeah, I think this hook might be a little too big. I'm like 90% sure my bait's just flying off in the water when it casts. Let's go ahead and set this up too. Just get every rod set up. We got all rods baited. Why not? There we go. All right, our lineup is hot dog, worms, corn. Let's see which rod gets hammered. Absolutely nailed. I'm pretty sure, 100% sure, that if anything's gonna get a bite, it's gonna be the worms. Right there was absolutely insane. Never knew a freaking sunfish, bluegill. I'm not too sure which one that was. I'm like 90% sure it was a sunfish just because of the mouth. 8 hot dogs. That's a very big sunfish too. I'm very surprised that I caught that on a hot dog. So I put all 3 rods hot dog right now, since that seems to be what's popping right now. So all 3 rods are out with hot dog. We're gonna sit and see if we can get any other fish. If not, I'm perfectly fine with that. That was an amazing catch. First time ever catching a sunfish that size. All right, you guys, so today was a decent day. Actually, it wasn't too bad. I was thinking it was gonna be worse. I was thinking we weren't gonna catch anything, but we did actually catch that massive bluegill, sunfish, whatever you guys want to go by. I'm pretty sure it's a sunfish though. It was weird because I had all 3 rods out. I was thinking he was gonna eat the worm, and he just like screwed the worm and go straight for hot dog. That's the biggest sunfish, bluegill. I'm gonna say this again, is that I caught. Honestly, I never caught a sunfish that big. Especially, I don't really know this water at all. I was tossing around my Ned rig and nothing turned up to want to eat that as well. So I took that off. Threw some worms on. Was throwing worms probably for like a good 20-30 minutes. Nothing really was eating worms. I got one bite maybe, which is weird because after I caught that fish, I touched the water, and the water was really warm, but the air is super cold. So I'm not too sure what's going on. Maybe it's because of like the temperature dropped so quick. It was like 80 degrees for like 3-4 days, and then it just switched back down to now it's like 50, maybe like highest in the 50s, maybe like 55 degrees. It's pretty chilly. My hands are frozen right now. They're probably red. I'm not too sure if you guys can see that, but they're pretty much red. My nose will not stop running right now. So we're in a predicament right now. I hope I don't get sick. Surgery is on Wednesday, which is kind of sad because, geez. You guys will get this video today, and then I'm gonna go out tomorrow, and then, geez. It's like I wanna get so much content out for you guys. It's insane. So I'm gonna post this video today. Tomorrow I'm gonna go out, film a video. I'm probably gonna post that on Wednesday. Then I'll do like a video on, tell you guys what I got all done after surgery, if I'm not in pain from it. which I'm hoping I'm not, because every other time it went by pretty quick, and it wasn't an easy recovery because some of the stuff still isn't healed, but it's definitely a lot better state than it was. But I'm gonna make sure you guys are stay tuned on that. So we'll talk more about that in tomorrow's video. So if you guys are new, make sure you guys hit that like button, possibly hit that subscribe button, comment down below. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.